Respected physical education teacher and my dear students, today I will start my session CBSE Sample Paper. Now that sample papers are purely made by me. The content which I have taken by the CBSE handbooks. The typology of question paper is similar to the CBSE sample papers. Now general instruction, the question paper consists of 5 sections and total questions are 37. We have to attempt 34. Section A 1 marks, section B 2 marks, section C 3 marks, section D 4 marks, section E 5 marks. Now the section A will start 1 marks questions. Question number 1, a structured organizations of team into a different categories for competitive physical activities condensed परफॉर्मेंस बेसिस पे, ड्रॉ बेसिस पे, फीचर्स बेसिस पे या सीडिंग बेसिस पे. ना तो आंसर इज सी, फीचर्स बेसिस पे. Question number 2, assertion reason based question. Assertion are World Health Organizations, that is WHO, has established a specific guidelines known as the Global Recommendation on the Physical Activities for Health, aimed at equipping nationals and recognized policymakers with advice regarding the frequency, duration, intensity, type, and the total volume of physical activity necessary for the prevention of non-communicable disease or lifestyle disease. The reasons are the early childhood phase is not merely a time of rapid development but also a period when the family lifestyle habits can be modified to enhance the health outcomes to ensure that the children under a 5 grow up in a good health. It is essential for them to spend a less time to sedentary activities such as watching screens, means TV dekhna, or being confined in a trolled and the sit, thereby allowing the improved sleep's quality, and increase the opportunities for active play. Now, what are the following statements is correct? Both assertion and reason are true, but reason is the correct explanation of assertion. B. Both assertion and reason are true, but the reason is not the correct explanations of assertion. C. Assertion is true, but reason are false. D. Assertion is false, but reason is true. The correct answer is B. Both assertion and reason अपनी अपनी जगह सही हैं, but reasons explanations को assertion के साथ match up नहीं होता है. Now, question number 3. There are the two different lists are there, and we have to match palm tree, wind removing, half spinal twist, and heart chakra. Ardha Matsyendrasan, Pavan Muktasan, Ustraasan, and Tadasan. Now, the correct option is answer is C. First palm tree, that is Tadasan. Wind removing, that is Pavan Muktasan. Half spinal twist, that is Ardha Matsyendrasan, and heart chakra, that is Ustraasan. Question number 4. Which of the following options does not exemplify a macro minerals? That is, options are sodium, potassium, iron, and calcium. Means option C, that is iron. Sodium, potassium, and calcium, that is called as micro minerals. Means that is trace minerals. Identify the meaning of specified आसन. आपको आसन देखना है पिक्चर में और उसके आंसर बताना है. The answer question, the picture showing that Salabhasan, the meaning of Salabhasan is Loftus pose. The correct answer is Loftus, means thunderbolt, upright frog, and Indian plug nahi hoga. The answer is Loftus pose. Question number 6. In Ardha Chakra Asan, which of the following is a correct pose? Option A, back bend in the standing position, forward bend in the standing position, leg raised while in a sitting position. Option D, hands and leg raised while in a laying position. The correct answer is A, back bend in a standing position. Now question number 7. Which of the following choice exemplify inclusive schools? जहां पर CWSN means children with special needs and normal child एक ही जगह के स्टडी करते हैं. Options are A, mainstream schools that distinct classrooms for varying abilities. Option B, mainstream school utilizing same classrooms for diverse abilities. Option C, separate institutions, the mainstream students and those with disabilities. Option D, both A and C. Now the correct answer is B. mainstream students होंगे, same classroom होगा और different diversity of childs एक साथ study करेंगे. Question number 8. Which of the following Olympic Games did Livolina win a bronze medals? Now the correct now options are 2016 Rio, 2000 Sydney, 2012 London, and 2020 Tokyo. Now the correct answer is D, 2020. Now, question number 9, which of the following fat is generally linked to and increase the risk of heart disease? The correct answer is saturated fat, polysaturated fat, monosaturated fat, and D, both B and C. Now, the correct answer is A, saturated fat. Question number 10, now, which year was the Harvard test created? Broha और others ने किस year Harvard step test को created किया था? Now the correct options are 1942, 1943, 1944, 1945. Now the correct answer is 1943. Question number 11. What is the total number of type skeletal muscles that consist of muscle fibers? Muscle fibers में skeletal muscles कितने होते हैं? 2, 3, 4 या 1. Now the correct answer is 2. Red or white muscle fibers are there. Many combination also there, but it is 2. Question number 12. What is one of the role created out by the muscles? Oxygen absorptions, oxygen distributions, structural support, circulation of bloods. Now the correct answer is C, structural support. Question number 13. The widely recognized assertion zero net force lead to zero acceleration is associated which of the laws? Newton laws of motion, first law, second law, third law, या all of the above. Now the correct answer is Newton's laws of motion. Means जब तक हम उसको पुश नहीं करेंगे, कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट स्टेशनरी पोजिशंस में है या जीरो कंडीशन में है, एक्सटर्नल फोर्स के थ्रू हम उसको हटाते हैं. Question number 14. Among the sports mentioned below, which one depends the least on friction? Option A, car racing, football, hockey, ice skating. Now the correct answer is D, ice skating. Now question number 15. The phrase एक definition है. The definitions are in specified reference which I've taken in CBSE handbooks. The personalities is dynamic organizations within the individual of those psychological systems that determines his unique adjustment to his environment is created to which person? Golford 1959, Alport 1961, Cattle 1950, William Herbert Sheldon that is 1942. Now the definition is Alport ki 1961. Now question number 16. Big factor personality models introduced by which individuals or group? Gulford's, Paul Costa, Robert McKinney, Ketter 1950 and William Herbert Sheldon. Now for Big Five theory या Big Five personality is created by Paul Costa and Robert McKinney के through develop किया गया है. Now two assertion and reasons questions are there. Assertions, personalities is flexibility is defined as the range of motion around in joints. It refers to the capacity to perform a movements within increase the amplitudes or range. Reasons, flexibility is not influenced in genetic factors, nor it's associated by the physical activities programs and motor components that represent the conditionals or coordinate abilities. Same statements are there which in previous questions. Now the options are C, assertion is true but reason is wrong because flexibilities come for genetic factors and many factors which are affected in flexibilities. Question number 18. A form of strength classified either the static or dynamic is defined by the nature of movements being isometric static or isotonic active is known as maximum strength, strength endurance, explosive strength or all of the above. Now the correct answer is strength endurance. Now section B. Summarize the reasons and remedial actions for Bolex. Bolex के आपको reasons और corrective measures बताने हैं. There are the many causes are there, but lack of vitamin D, phosphorus, calcium are main reasons for Bolex. It can be Bolex are basically developed in the 3 to 4 years, and wrong walk, wrong run, and crawl can be determined for the causes of Bolex. What are the corrective measures are there? Can be uses for brushes, modified shoes, along with the sufficient intake of valentines, can proven to be help of walking on the inner edge of the foot may also help for to develop the Bolex, rectified the Bolex. Provide the brief notes of ammonia acid. Ammonia acid is the chemical name, but the main nutrients are protein. Protein is organic compounds which consist of nitrogens besides of carbon, hydrogen and hydrogens. Nitrogens are containing the amino acids. Amino acids basically link to the to the proteins of your bodies. Total 20 amino acids are there. Sorry, total 20 amino acids are there in our body, and there are the two different types of amino acids are there. Essential and non-essentials are there. 11 are essential, and 9 are non-essential part of our body. Could you please provide the information regarding the Maffin sensor BMR equation? BMR means body metabolic ratio. There are the two difference are there, male का separate and females का है. Calculations are there, 10 into weight in kg plus 6.25 into height in centimeters minus 5 into age plus 5. Females का calculations 10 into body weight is a kg, 6.5 into height in centimeters minus 5 into age and 161 आपको माइनस करना है. Documents the immediate impacts of physical activities on respiratory systems means short term impacts. Respiratory rate increases means आपकी breathing capacities can be increases in a minutes में इसको measure करते हैं. Normal 12 to 20 होता है, while if you are doing that activities it goes up to 40 beats per minute. Tidal volumes of increases. Tidal volume means the amount of air inhale and exhale within the one breath, that is called as tidal volumes. Exchange of gases in regular activities, exchange of gases can be increased. Any two you have to describe. Allocate the pedagogical methodology concerning the motivations. कोई भी आपको दो इसमें डिस्क्राइब करना. गाइडिंग द डिस्कवर मेथड्स, डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ गाइडिंग पॉलिसीज आर देयर. एथलीट्स के प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग को रिजॉल्व करना इन अ डिफरेंट इंस्ट्रक्शन प्रोसेस. लैक ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंसी इन अ डिसीजन मेकिंग एंड द प्रमोशन फॉर कोहेसिव ट्रेनिंग एनवायरमेंट्स फॉर द एथलीट्स. वैल्यूएबल फीडबैक्स, फन बेस्ड ट्रेनिंग्स, individualized training programs. Any four are there in CBSE handbooks, any two you have to describe. Now, what are the specific training tasks involved in microcycles? Any four आपको describe करना. What is microcycles? जो कि last phase में करते हैं. Duration is 3 to 10 days. Consist of shorter training cycles are there. High performance है, immediate performance can be increases. Last 55 to 10 days में इसको develop करना है. Microcycles provides their active recovery and relaxations to the sports persons to prepare them for the trainings and for the next microcycles. Even through 5 to 10 days is not adequate in the foremost training task. It is an integral part of the entire training process. There are the three different parts: 1:1, 2:1, 3:1. यानी यहाँ पर high load for the followed by in a day in medium load. 2:2 में 2 days high load followed by a day of medium loads. 3:1, 3 days of high loads followed by the medium or low load days. Section C consists of 3 marks. Outline the advantage of league tournaments. Provide the schedule of 8 teams by using the table form methods. Now answers: lack of factors doesn't have role for the each teams gets play with all the teams. आपको they are the advantage. All अगर आप lost होते हैं you can get the chance. Less pressures are there. More number of matches of the players can be determined and shows the talents for the selectors. Now यहाँ पर how we made the total number of teams are there. Total matches are 9. Sorry. Now total number of teams are 9. Rows और column 9, 2 plus 9 plus 2, that is called as हमें 11. Means आपको row और columns total 9 बनाने हैं. Total number of matches n by n minus 1 divide by 2. And n minus total matches are 36. Now आपको draw करना है पहले A, B, C, right side से 9 rows and column total 9 are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After that last row में आपको even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8 and after that even numbers 1, 3, 5, 7 are there. Now you have to match rows and columns both and total rounds are 9s. After that you have to prepare that table form method because it is ranking methods. आपको ranking methods के accordingly आपको draw करना है. Now यहाँ पर total teams matches are there 9. तो यहाँ पर जो matches होंगे वो 8 होंगे. यानी 1 lost और draw का जो structure होगा total वो 8 होना चाहिए. 1 के points 5 loss. अगर आप loss होते हैं तो इसका 0 और draw होता है तो यहाँ पर 3 points should be given. Now allocate the psychological advantages associated with women's involved in the sports. Psychological बताना है, physical and social नहीं बताना है. Now psychological के अंदर stress management, control emotions and confidence are there, self-esteem and leadership. Any three you have to define. Now explain the concept of divisioning in a Special Olympics. Now यहाँ पर Special Olympics में आप कैसे divisioning process डालेंगे? It is a part of Special Olympics में यहाँ पर divisions किया जाता है या children with special needs में. ना यहाँ पर अगर आप देखेंगे तो एज ग्रुप्स और इंडिविजुअल ग्रुप्स में एज वेल एज जेंडर्स एबिलिटी एंड मैक्सिमम एफर्ट रूल्स के अकॉर्डिंगली आपको डेवलप करते हैं. Now examine the non-nutritive factors that disturbs for nutrients absorption. Any three you have to define: phytates, tannins, trypsin inhibitors, and oxalins are there. Gytrogens are there. Total 5 are there. Any 5 you have to develop. आपको लिखना है. Question number 29. What is your understanding of equivalence and what are the different type of equivalence? Equivalence क्या है? Equivalence is defined as the state of balance or stable situations where the opposite force can be cancelled each other out and where no changes it can be occurring. There are two different type of equivalence, static and dynamic. Now statics, there are three different conditions are there जहाँ पर vertical force can be 0, horizontal force can be 0 and torque means rotation forces can be 0. Dynamic की definition, dynamic equivalence are defined the state of when all the applied and inertial forces are applied by moving a body the balance resulting in the movements with unchanged speeds or directions. Now यहाँ पर आप क्वेश्चन नंबर 30 एग्जामिन द डिफरेंट कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स ऑफ इफेक्टिव गोल्स यानी स्मार्ट के बारे में लिखना है. SMART. स्मार्ट मीन्स स्पेसिफिक गोल्स, मेजरेबल गोल्स, एक्शन ओरिएंटेड गोल्स, realistic goals and time bound goals. These are the smart factors. Now question number D, case based picture based questions are there. These are the organization committees. यहाँ पर आपको टेक्निकल, फाइनेंस, मार्केटिंग एंड लॉजिस्टिक कमिटीज के में से कोई 4 आपको डिफाइन करने हैं. Now question number 1, which committees is responsible for requisitions for procurements of sports equipments, ensuring the matches are conducted on schedules within the assistance of appointed officials like referees, umpires, judges, timekeepers, etc. for respective games and sports. यानी यहाँ पर टेक्निकल, फाइनेंस, मार्केटिंग के में से एक आएगा, that is called as technicals. Question number 2, the committee's responsibilities accomplish a broader ranges of tasks including their transportation, accommodations, catering, as well as the decorations and recognitions, organizations of ceremonies that integral part of the event. That is, logistic committees can be doing. The backbone of the sports tournaments is an ability to engage the various companies and scraps the sponsorships for events. कौन करेगा? Financial committees. And last, in which committees is publicity by conducted through various channels such as social media, print media, televisions, emails, and among others. Additionally, how the sponsorships to be obtained in a cash or kind of established patterns with media, food and beverages companies through outreach and the meeting with the various organizations. कौन करेगा? Marketing committee. Question number 32. Deaf Olympics का rings questions are there. Now in which locations were inauguration winter games established in 1949? Deaf Olympic Games का first कहाँ पे हुआ था inauguration winter Olympics का? Paris, Sheffield, Colorado and Chicago. Now the answer is B, Sheffield. Question number D. Second, Deaf Olympics logo is created in which year? 2022, 3, 2003, 1929, 24, 1985. Now the option is B, 2003. What is the structure of Deaf Olympic Games? Overlap each others. One covers the part of others to be partly for the same. active activities share same some common times. Now the answer is A, overlap each other. What is ICSD stand for? International Committee for Silent for Deaf, International Council for Deaf, Sports for the Deaf, International Committee for Deaf for the Disabilities, International Committee for Sports for Deaf. Now the answer is D, International Committee for Sports for Deaf. Now question number 33, it is a sports injuries के बारे में है. Now options are: what type of injuries are the most frequently caused by the contact with the rough surface resulting in the girdling या abrasion of the uppermost superficial layer of epidermis, means ऊपर की layer हट गया ना, that is strain, contusion या abrasion. Now the answer is D, abrasion. When a section of the body experiences sufficient force to compress the underlining with muscles, fibers, and connective tissue without causing a break in a skin, a dash measure occurs. किसमें होता है sprain, contusion या abrasion? Now the answer is C, contusion. What type of injury could be classified as acute or chronic soft tissues injuries resulting for twist, pull, or tear of a muscles or a tendon? Same options are there: strain, contusion, abrasion. Now the answer is B, strain. Now question number 4, what kind of injuries involve the stretching or tearing of ligaments which are fibrous tissues that connects the bones? Same options are there. Now the answer is A, is sprain. Now question number 34, created an accurate illustration of Gomukhasana and elaborate thus its significance, accusations, advantages and contradictions are associated with the post. All are 111, that is 5 are there. आपको ये सारा इंफॉर्मेशन सीबीएसई हैंडबुक्स में इजी मिल जाएगा. टेक्निक्स, डायग्राम्स, breathing frequency, benefits and contraindication of Gomukh Asana. Question number 35. What are the objectives of motor educability test, and could you explain the procedure of Johnson-Matheny battery for men? The objectives are Johnson-Matheny battery test, revised version of Johnson educability test, which is designed in 1932. The purpose of Johnson battery test to measure the neuromuscular skill capacity when which have 10 items, but Johnson-Matheny test study and can be confined of the test eliminated 6 हटा के उन्होंने total 4 टेस्ट किया. फ्रंट रोल, बैक रोल, jumping and half twist, and jump with full twist. ये सारी इंफॉर्मेशंस आपको सीबीएसई हैंडबुक से प्रोसीजर आर इजीली अवेलेबल. Allocate the various types of endurance based on their length of the activities and examine the interval and foot-leg training methods. 2 marks for types of endurance methods, various type of length of activities, and 1.5 marks for interval training methods are there. The Harare are defined in 1986 in a subcategories, that is speed endurance, that is up to 45 seconds, short endurance, that is 45 to 2 minutes, medium type of endurance, that is up to 2 minutes, and long type of endurance, that is up to 11 minutes. Now fourth leg training method, it is a Swedish type of methods that meanings are speed play. It is combination of variable pace, means slow fast combination होता है. यहाँ पर सबसे मेन चीज वेरिएबल पेस आप सराउंडिंग्स में करना है. यहाँ पर डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ फीलिंग्स को शो किया जाता है, और ये अर्ली टाइम्स में किया, अर्ली एज में जहाँ पर स्टूडेंट्स या प्लेयर्स को ट्रेनिंग अर्ली एज में हम कराते हैं. What are the major effects are there? Promote their weight loss. It is excellent test for strengthening and endurance. Improve their speed and race of their tactics. Improve their minds and over the matter of the games. It is excellent for getting the racing and mindset as a footleg stations and surge of the speed and may put on their race. Improving incorporate of this speed can surge helps to be runners measures and learn how much they can push the bodies over the shorter strength. Increase the physical and mental energies. Improve their flexibility. Improve their fast and slow twitch muscles response are there. इंटरवल ट्रेनिंग मेथड्स, इम्प्रॉपर रिकवरी इसको बोला जाता है, जहां पर कोई एक चाइल्ड इम्प्रॉपर रिकवरी के बाद अगेन देयर कम फ्रॉम देयर ट्रेनिंग्स. नाउ वर्क कैन बी सफिशिएंट and the speed and duration of their heart rate goes up to 180 beats per minute. This is the last stage of their per minute. After that, they can heartbeats come down up to 120 to 130, and they work again. They will start. What are the most for the important factors are there? Improve their circulatory systems, improve their aerobic capacities, improve their lactic acid tolerance, and improve their volume of oxygen. Examine the elements and influence the trajectory, that is projectile, and fight path of the projectiles, that is gravity, air resistance, speed release, angle of release, height of release, and spin. Any five you have to describe. What is gravity? The force exerted by the earth on the any objects toward the center of the body and directly proportion to the mass of the object. Air resistance, where the different vital factors are there, that is surface area, speed, surface of the object, and the mass of the object. सेकेंड इज स्पीड ऑफ रिलीज, आप कितने स्पीड से ऑब्जेक्ट को रिलीज करते हैं, थ्रो करते हैं इन अ पर्टिकुलर डिस्टेंस. फॉर एग्जाम्पल स्पीड ऑफ रिलीज थ्रोइंग ऑफ इवेंट्स लाइक अ जैवलिन थ्रो, डिस्कस थ्रो, एक्सेट्रा. एंगल ऑफ रिलीज, कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ कितने एंगल्स में आप प्रोजेक्ट करते हैं. मिनिमम कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट्स आप थ्रो किया जाता है मिनिमम 45 डिग्रीज के आसपास उसमें थ्रो करते हैं. हाइट ऑफ रिलीज, कौन सी हाइट में रिलीज करते हैं, रेफर टू how high above the ground of objects to release. Increase the height of release, improve their horizontal objects on an object projected. For give the speed and angle or release and greater height of release, the greater the distance can be gained. Height of release example, that is जैसे कोई ऑब्जेक्ट है, हैमर थ्रो है, जैवलिन थ्रो है, यहाँ पर बेसिकली यूज किया जाता है. एंड लास्ट इज स्पिन. The surface spin can be happens of the ball moving air while moving the direction at least during the air pressure. Now all the 35 questions we have to judge. Now one questions I did slightly mistake in there, that is children with special needs. From here you can write, I can show that questions. There you can write, explain the concept of divisioning in children with special needs. Divisioning basically used for in different type of special type of childs. Now I can show the typology of question papers again. This is the typology of question paper. Section A consists of 1 to 18 question, 1 mark. All the questions are compulsory to attempt. Section B, question number 19 to 24, 2 marks. Only one choice are there, attempt any 5. Out of 6, 5 you have to attempt. Question number C, section question 25 to 30. This consists of 3 marks. Any 5 you have to attempt. Question D, all 4 are attempt. Question E, 34 to 37, 5 marks questions are there, attempt any 3. Next phase I will give next week I can show one other sample paper which are helpful for your students. Kindly share to your students. Thank you.